Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to an administrative demo of Embeditor, the Salesforce app from Optify that lets you put page layouts in the hands of your power users. Today, we will focus on how you can customize the color palette used by the Embeditor Lightning component. At Optify, we understand that you have a unique and diverse user base, and we strive to make our apps as configurable and customizable as possible. As you may have users that have a hard time distinguishing certain colors or shades, we've put the color palette in your hands. Let's quickly familiarize ourselves with the out-of-the-box color palette. We'll click on Accounts, Global Media, and click on the Embeditor tab. Anything, field, or related list which has been unmodified will show up in a light gray color. If we add a field such as employees, it shows up in a bright green. If we move a field such as owner ID, we have a light blue. If we remove a field such as account fax, we get a pale red. All these same colors also apply to related lists. Let's add partners. We get our bright green. We'll move opportunities. We get our blue. Let's remove assets. We get our pale red. There's one more color which applies only to related lists. Let's click on the gear for contacts and add salutation. We'll save. You'll see that this related list is now highlighted in a fuchsia color, indicating that some property has been changed. Now we'll show you how to customize this color palette for your end users. We'll click on the gear and go to Setup. We'll search for custom metadata. Click on Custom Metadata Types. Embeditor Configuration. Manage. And Edit. You'll see the top section called Color Configuration has 5 inputs. Although 4 of these have a prefix with the word field, please note that these also apply to related lists. The only one which applies exclusively to related lists is the Related List-Modified field. Also, please note that you must provide a valid 6-character hex value in order for this to work properly. Let's update these values based on a color palette that I have already acquired. Now we'll click Save. We'll go back to our global media record and refresh. If we click on the Embeditor tab, you'll see that our color palette has already been updated. Now, anything which is unmodified shows up in a light fuchsia color. If we add a field such as employees, we get a much deeper green. If we move a field such as owner ID, we get a slightly different blue. If we remove a field such as account fax, we now get a burnt orange. Let's modify the contacts related list by clicking on the gear and adding salutation. You'll see this is now highlighted in an orange color. One last thing to note is that the labels shown to represent the fields, such as account phone or account revenue, do show up in a black text, and this cannot be modified. So please try to avoid colors which make it hard to see black text, such as very deep blues or deep purples. If you have any questions about what you've seen today, please don't hesitate to reach out, and we hope you enjoy using Embeditor.